All right, I'd like to welcome everybody to the Devin Smith PS4 Sports League Network live on YouTube, PS4 live stream, Joe Price Facebook. Today we're doing our last biggest game of the year, Super Bowl 13. Last time the Eagles we've been to the Super Bowl was in Madden season 8. We might have went there I think season 9, but we didn't win. But the last time we won was in franchise mode season 4 and season 8. All right. But I've been playing 13 seasons today with today's added season. Franchise mode, 13 straight seasons. I think I've done 3 with Madden 17, 5 with um, Madden 18, and I think some more with Madden 19. But together, I may have done more seasons than that. But I know I've done 13 seasons, okay, of the Madden League franchise mode. Okay, I want to thank everybody on Twitch, YouTube, PS4 live stream, social media, Joe Price Facebook, and my regular Joe Price. If anybody want to join the channel, you like the content, become a subscriber. Hit the subscription button, hit the bell so you can be notified for new content. Also, check out my Facebook page, Joe Price Hall of Fame, which is an exclusive championship Facebook page that has playoff championship content from the past and current. If you want to join any league where you can win money, friend me on my PSN at Joe Price 834. You play in the franchise league, you get to the playoffs championship. When you win a championship, you win money there, okay? And you'll also be placed in my Hall of Fame Facebook, Joe Price Hall of Fame. All right, last game. The sixth seed of the NFC will be represented, of course, by online coach Big Kurt Lloyd Green, the Philadelphia Eagles. Me, Big Kurt Lloyd Green, and then that's the fifth seed, Philadelphia, and then we have, I'm sorry, the sixth seed. I'm sorry, the sixth seed is the Eagles, is us. So we were the last team. We made the playoffs 8-1, and we're in the Super Bowl. So never say never. Okay. Season 12, we was 9-7 and was one game away from the Super Bowl. So never say never. We're playing against Indianapolis Colts. They was ranked the fifth seed, and they're in the Super Bowl. So no first seed or second seed or even third seed team made the Super Bowl in the AFC nor NFC. So always believe in your dreams and never say never. We're going to get this game underway. Super Bowl 13, Philadelphia Eagles versus Colts, a classic game coming up in the making. NFL Madden League Season 13, 2018 underway.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Indianapolis Colts. Kickoff now just moments away. It is finally time to crown a champion, as I'll hand it over to the two men who will call the action, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
and gone to my left is my good friend Charles Davis, and what a thrill to be here for the biggest one of them all, the Super Bowl. And it seems to get bigger every year. The lights get brighter. The cameras more numerous. I don't know. There's just so much that goes into this game. It's an honor to be here, isn't it?
It is an honor, and I can't wait to share this game with you. This is going to be a whole lot of fun. You're my partner, my best friend. I can't imagine being anywhere else but right here with you. And just think about it this way. You mentioned the magnitude. This is no longer just a game for America or even North America. This is worldwide. People watching from just about every country in the world. This is impressive.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and just about ready to roll. Years after Joe Namath and the guarantee, we are underway in Super Bowl 53. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback, the Stanford man. It's Andrew Luck.
He navigates, he manipulates, he cycles through progressions with laser-like focus, and he can make any tough throw that you need because he'll stand in the pocket and make it happen.
A run by Mack to start the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And we look now at the offense for Indianapolis.
T.Y. Hilton's the guy that I'm going to be keeping a big eye on because when you put together 4 straight Pro Bowls, led the NFL in receiving yards 2016, you know the 2017 yards were an aberration. Okay, he was less than 1,000 yards receiving. Inconsistent quarterbacking play, but I think he bounces back big in 2018 and beyond. 2-yard explosive, being able to go down the middle and making big plays.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. And the big meat on the D-line, we'll see how they do today.
And I'd hate to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these guys. They come in hungry, mean, and confident. They think that no one can block them.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now a play fake, and it's locked. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. first and 10. Here's Wentz. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Now Wentz. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they'll get him down up past the 15. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. On first down, Wentz. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Throwing on first is Wentz. Ertz has it left side. And he's brought down after a good gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Wentz now on first down. Steps away to his left. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Wentz to throw again. Completes it to Ajayi. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make it a second down. Wentz. That is caught inside the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal. They'll try to run with Ajayi. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Second and goal from the 6 this time. Now Wentz. And he can't corral it. Maybe a big missed opportunity there defensively in the end zone. And now third down.
Now we've got third and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. Got him in. Open, it's Ertz.
Let's go, Philly! Touchdown, Philadelphia.
With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Eagles have
go,
taken
Eagles.
the early lead.
Yeah,
On the
man.
grandest of stages, with the whole world watching the Super Bowl, they come out and get the first points.
I don't know how you feel about Brandon, but for me, watching the beginning of the Super Bowl, I've often wondered how come it's not just a fumble fest? How come the ball's not all over the place? The nerves, the interim in between of the 2 weeks waiting for the game. But this team came out and handled it just like it was a regular season walk in the park. Terrific start.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Elliott now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now back out comes the offense. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Luck on first down. This is caught. It's Ryan Grant. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Now it's Luck off the bootleg. It's complete to Turbin. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when you're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him. Brandon, that play certainly felt like what I call a tendency breaker. 1st and 10, they dial up a draw play. That's not a normal situation, but give credit to the defense. They weren't fooled at all and really finished off the play.
So 1 quarter down here in the Super Bowl. 7-0 is our score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Colts in possession of the football to begin quarter number 2. But they face a 2nd and long to start things out. They'll fake it. Now Luck. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes it's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the 2nd quarter, it has been a struggle. Carson Wentz and the Eagles make their way out to the field. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the 2nd quarter. Wentz now on first down. It's over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Here's Wentz to throw. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Jabal Sheard in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. He finds Ajayi. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Now Wentz on third down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Mack. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And when the defense wins and gives up no yardage on a running play, that's something they can build on and carry themselves forward throughout the game.
On 2nd down, here's Locke. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and they're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. To throw, it's Wentz. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Kenny Moore that time there on the coverage.
Well, so many times defensive backs get caught playing the man rather than the football, but not in this case. That's an excellent play. Did exactly what you're supposed to do. Attack the football and help break up the pass.
Yep, as a result, knocks it down. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time, and it's 3rd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. And he connects with Ertz. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Again, it's Wentz. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back on Super Bowl Sunday after this.
Hang in there now. Hang in there now.
A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. Throwing now is Wentz. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're taking a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. They dump off underneath to Ajayi. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. On 2nd and goal, Ajayi, the lone man in the backfield. Now, Wentz again. Got him in. Open, it's Ertz.
Let's go, Philly. Touchdown, Eagle.
Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Now, he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Elliott on for the extra point. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. A 10-play drive that time, and it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. Elliott now to kick this one away. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. And the Colts coming out now. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. To throw on second down is Locke. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And he's got his man Hilton. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now a first down throw. Locke looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Doyle, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Locke throwing again. Now a hit, and Locke lost the football. It's out, and it's picked up by the Eagles. And they will set up sharp at their own 41-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback.
Let's go Eagles!
With that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a whistle to show him.
Let's
this
go
is
Eagles!
what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have. Make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. The Eagles on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing is Wentz. He'll rifle this one deep and trying to get it to his tight end, Rodgers, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And now Adam Vinatieri. He's into his 40s now. You'd think low to mid-50s, probably about the outside of his range. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it. So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. It's been a tremendous season from beginning to end, and now we'll play one half of football to decide who raises the Lombardi Trophy. And for the call, let's get it right back to Brandon and Charles.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And along with the rest of his offensive mates, here comes Zach Ertz. And what can they do to better account for him? Because they haven't accounted for him well so far, as we see here on your screen.
They may have to drop coverages they haven't run so far. They have to create something on the fly because he's beaten everything. And when you watch this game unfold, you keep thinking to yourself, is it 2 men, 3 men? Maybe even a fourth guy may have to go and account for him. But right now, he's shredding the defense.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, over 100 yards. Throwing on first is Wentz. Completes it to Ajayi. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make it second down. Wentz going to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Now Wentz. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. On 1st down, Wentz. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. From the red zone now, Wentz under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Jabal Sheard in there to get him again. The 3rd time he sacked him here tonight. On 2nd down, here's Wentz. And the pressure gets to him again. Margus Hunt in there to get him, and this pass rush strong now. That sacks on back-to-back plays. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Now Wentz. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. The Eagles send out their punter now. as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Everybody, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome.
Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half.
Long time no see. How you been?
Defensively, now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards, stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the last 50%.
Everything's good, man. What's up, buddy?
I
What's
call
going
that play
on?
a success. A nice inside
good.
run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Everything's good. We get ready to win our third Super Bowl since season 8. We looks like the so far so good.
And the hit jarred it loose.
Looks like we're going to win another Super Bowl. We haven't won one in a long time.
The Colts on third down,
Season
2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
We won Super Bowl on franchise mode, so I'm excited. I hope we win the Super Bowl.
Luck now to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. Luck able to find Hilton there for a Colt first down.
I'm going to let the clock go because I don't really need it.
That's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping,
the Indianapolis Colts definitely was the best team of the West.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
They were the best team of the West when we did the playoffs.
Today,
they were the best.
We're looking for hybrid players,
with
guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position now more than ever is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes.
Watching them all this season to the playoffs, they were good at coming back. Philly, we were better at blowing you out.
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Here's Luck. And that is incomplete.
Good. For us, force Andrew Luck to pass that ball.
I think everyone in the stadium thought they'd try and run the football there, but they tried to surprise the defense and hit something through the air. Instead, it results in an incompletion.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Back to the air on second down. Wentz. Ertz has it left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Wentz now on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Wentz now on first down. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Into the red zone. Wentz throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
So many offense want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Wentz to throw. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me that option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
Again, it's Wentz. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
Philly.
3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion.
Let's go Eagles.
Very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 21-0. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Elliott now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. On 2nd down, here's Locke. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Call it a 3-yard gain. And it'll be 3rd and 10.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Luck now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Luck. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Throwing again is Locke. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
Over the middle, complete. That's Doyle. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another 1st down. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big body.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, 32 yards. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Now Adam Vinatieri for the point after. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So that drives 7 plays in length, and the result for the Colts is a touchdown. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical. It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or 2 in and bats it away.
Throwing now is Wentz. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. Now Wentz again. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach.
And this is caught.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Dallas Goedert, his second
Dallas Goedert
touchdown
coming
of the
up
Super
big.
Bowl.
Second
And the Eagles
touchdown, Carson
head on
Wentz
to their
coming up big.
lead.
Let's go, Philly.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Elliott now to add the extra point. Elliott good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The drive summary that time, 5 plays, and it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. Elliott now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Andrew Luck now, he gears up to lead this offense again. And not the start that he expected. You look at the numbers, though, he's got back here to his elite level.
And I get the sense that the defense game planned a little bit different than what he expected. You know, he had an idea from watching tape what he should expect. They changed things up on him a little bit and caused that slow start.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. To throw on second down is Love. Throwing the slant pattern here complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. From the gun, here's Love. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. Luck on first down. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Again, Luck. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Luck looks to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got Rodgers. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Back to throw, Love. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. The pass complete to Ryan Grant. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Offside, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. From the red zone now, Luck. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Chester Rogers, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Vinatieri now to tack on the PAT. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Eagles are going to recover, and that might be enough to put a bow on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Wentz to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 13. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Throw complete there. Rodgers. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. And 26 seconds now as the spike comes in. Out of the gun, Luck. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play. The Colts on third down. They've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This is 3rd and 4. Luck throwing again. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. And it's incomplete. So now only 7 seconds remain. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
He's going to let this one go deep. This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
Nail in the coffin. Alshon Jeffrey.
34 yards. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead.
That's what I'm talking about.
That was a battle. He just made a really nice play.
A really nice play, making sure his body position was correct. And how about the throw? Zipped it in there.
And it results in the touchdown. Elliott on for the extra point. Elliott good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And we can break that scoring drive down pretty easily. One play, a long touchdown pass into the end zone. Elliott now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. One last throw here for Luck. He's going to let it fly. And it will be incomplete. And time has run out on this football game. And the Lombardi Trophy will rest in the city of brotherly love. The Philadelphia Eagles are the Super Bowl champs.
Oh, my God. What a championship year. Let's go
For
Philly.
the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi Trophy. You know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on. That's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. The accomplishment,
of the Eagles
forever.
franchise. We got 3 Super Bowls now. Super Bowl 4, 4th season. Super Bowl 8, the 8th season of franchise mode. And our 3rd season, our 13th season Super Bowl. So we got 3 Super Bowls. Let's go Philly Nation. Everybody stepping up big, man.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
Super Bowl champions, baby. Let's go, Eagle Nation. Yes.